Hi everyone, it is Joy Packard. How are you guys doing? It has been some time since I've been on here with you, and I was just sitting here getting things ready for my retreat. I'm doing my last minute notes, what I need to bring, some of the workshops, just getting things in place. And I was just thinking about you because it's been some time, and I wanted to share, the fact that this is even happening is just so exciting. Like literally 10 more days. And I mean, this whole idea came back in like 2014. So here we are, 10 days until the retreat, and 10 years ago that this idea was in my head. And, I was just thinking that, sometimes, we have, well, a lot of times we have a lot of things that we want to do, a dream, a goal, something that we want to get done, and we hold back for whatever reason. And so I'm here to tell you, like, whatever it is that you're wanting to do, like, go do it. It's so exciting to see things come to pass and like things to fall in place. That's the exciting thing too, is like, I'll come up with an idea that I want to do or bring, and then like someone will show up. And I've been really blessed with that lately, with, people showing up in my life for a specific task or whatever it is. And so, some of you have been asking, like what the retreat is about. And you can just go to like retreatswithjoy.com, and it has all the information over there. I'm not sure if I'm going to do another one this year. I'm not even sure if I'm going to do another one ever. But we had an extra person join last minute, so now we have 9 ladies instead of 8. And my goal was to take between 8 and 10 was the magic number. And that in and of itself is exciting as well, right? And so super excited about that. And anyway, I don't know if you guys do this either, but like, I'm going to show you something. Like, that's my whiteboard over there. That's like my ideas. That's not even the retreat. That's all my e-commerce stuff. But, sometimes like we have certain things that we want to be doing, right? And like last night, I just redid the whole board. That's my e-commerce business. Cause that's what I do most of the time. But like this retreat is kind of like just something that, I wanted to add on. So do you do that? Do you have certain ideas, that like what you do, like starting at the top with an idea? And like I say, this is not the retreat part, but like this is what I did with my retreat on paper. Like you start off with an idea, and then you can use, I talk about this a lot on my podcast, but mind mapping, starting with idea and then breaking off into different segments of what you want to accomplish, right? And it's so interesting because, and we're going to be doing some of the stuff at the retreat. That's what's so exciting. Like a lot of things that like I have learned over the years, like I'm so excited to share it with these 9 women. It's so exciting. Like I'm really, trying to go from the very beginning. It's almost like we don't have enough time. It's 5 days and then, 2 days of relaxing if you want to extend. But it's like, I mean, there's got to be a part 2. There's just so much information. But anyway, yeah, so you start with an idea. And like I say, that's how I did, this retreat came to pass, is like, I'm like, okay, well, this is what I want. This is what I've learned. This is what's changed my life. And this is something that I want others to learn. And so thus the Retreats with Joy came to pass. And I tell you what, it feels so amazing to have dreams come true. Dreams and goals. And it starts with a whiteboard. It starts with a notebook. I do a lot of composition. I talk about that so much, a composition book. And I don't know, like, I guess I wanted to relate this to maybe something that you're doing. What is it that you're doing that you've been wanting to do? And you're just kind of like sitting at your table with a pen and a paper, like, okay, what do I need to do with a whiteboard? What do I need to do? And that's where the mind mapping comes in. Like you start with an idea and it just branches off and you just start writing. And so we're going to be doing a lot of these exercises at my retreat. I'm so excited about it, all the way from, gratitude to our dreams and goals to healing modalities to relaxing, and we're doing sound healing and, things like that. I'm just, these women, I'm telling you, I'm just so excited. I mean, one of my goals in my life has always been to have a transformational retreat. And it's happening in 10 days. And the idea came, like I say, 10 years ago. 10 years ago, 10 days to the retreat. That's so exciting. So just encouraging you that, you know, whatever it is that you have in your head, like you have something that you want to do, right? And sometimes you kind of are like, I don't know if I want to do it. I don't know if I can. And I'm telling you today that like this is happening and it's just so exciting, and to see it coming to pass. And I know whatever it is that you're wanting to do can come to pass as well. I mean, there's nothing different between you and me as far as like what we're trying to do, right? And you just have to start with your idea. And I should have recorded this for my podcast. I have a podcast, by the way, Joy Reveals, and we'll talk about that another time. But like literally, you know, start with your idea and put it all out there. And eventually you will come to whatever it is that you're trying to do. So that's my message for you today. I was just sitting here, like I say, putting down I didn't want to forget anything, you know, the packing list for the retreat. And I didn't want to forget what I want, you know, the workshops that we're doing. I have some locals that are coming, but I'm also teaching some at the very beginning and somewhere in the middle here and there. And I just didn't want to forget a lot of the stuff that I was going to do. And so I'm just sitting here, you know, writing it down. And then I have to get this thought out of my mind to help hopefully inspire you in some way that whatever you are trying to accomplish, you can do it. I know you can. I know that if I can do it, you can do it. And, you know, if this resonates with you also, feel free to hop over to my podcast. It's called Retreats. It's not called Retreats with Joy. That's my retreat. It's called Joy Reveals. And it's on all the platforms that you can, you know, the bigger platforms. It's on the Apple Podcast. It's on Spotify. It's on Pandora. I mean, we literally have countries from all around the world. We have Belgium on there. We have China, Australia. It's incredible. And we talk about stuff like this. We talk about a lot of things. And if you're interested in that, feel free to join. All right. So it's the afternoon. And like I say, I'm just trying to accomplish some of these things to finish my thoughts. I wanted to share them with you as well. Take care. I will talk to you soon.